It's a nice Saturday morning, perfect for a smart home tune-up. Finally, I'm replacing the motion dimmer switch here in the baby's bedroom with a normal smart dimmer switch. And I'm going to be using this for an automation in here that I'll show you in a minute. And I'm repurposing this motion dimmer switch in a bathroom because we use that bathroom all the time. And it'll be nice to have the lights automatically turn on when you need to go to the bathroom quickly. Just run in there, the lights will turn on. And then you don't have to hit that light switch when you leave and spread germs. It's gonna be a really good spot for it. Now I'm headed into the laundry room. So a little tip when you're buying smart light switches, make sure it has an air gap. That's the little thing underneath that you can pull out and reset the light switch. Because this Zeus one does not have one and it stopped working. And it's so frustrating because you have to go out to the breaker and flip the breaker and turn it back on just to get the switch working again. It's way too frustrating. Okay, now that all the light switches are installed, time to set up the automation for the baby room that I mentioned. And so the way it works right now is we get a notification every single time the baby cries, no matter what time of day it is or what's going on. And this, for the most part, works fine. You know, she's taking a nap, she's waking up, she's crying, time to go get her. So it's really helpful. But if we're changing her diaper, it's not helpful, it's annoying. So what I'm gonna do is delete the part in the Amazon routine where it notifies us every single time. And right now it's turning on a virtual switch already. I'm using that for another automation, but I'm gonna use that virtual switch in a different system like SmartThings or Home Assistant. And I'm gonna use some little bit of extra logic to say if the ceiling lights are on, do not notify us. That way, if we're changing the diaper or something, it's not gonna notify us. All right, it's been a couple of days, so a quick update on the automation. It's not working quite as well as I was hoping it would be, and that's because the light switch isn't updating in the app when you use the physical controls. And so if you turn the light on with the physical controls, it thinks the light is still off in the app or vice versa. But if you control it from the app, it will actually turn the physical light switch on or off. So everything's working fine that way. And I realized that the light switch actually was out of range. So if you're ever running into this issue with Lutron switches, add an extender and that will fix the problem. So I added a little lamp outlet extender. And now if I physically control the light switch, it updates in the app right away, just like you would expect it to. So now that condition works perfectly fine. I also added another condition for if the door is closed, just to make it a little bit better. So there's just a quick update if you run into any of those issues. All right, this next thing is gonna sound a little petty, but when I turn on everything here in the theater room, everything turns on just fine, except for the Apple TV. So I have to walk in here right now and press the home button to wake up the Apple TV, or else our projector goes into sleep mode and it's super annoying to connect it back and all of that. I know, first world problems, right? So what I'm gonna do is connect the Apple TV to Home Assistant and have that automation wake up the Apple TV once everything else turns on. And when you connect the Apple TV to Home Assistant, it unlocks so many more automations you can do. All right, I got the Apple TV added to Home Assistant. It was really easy to set up. And then I added another action to that automation script to send a Apple TV remote command to wake it up. And then to test it, I just click on the three little dots and click run, and it will run just that action. And it woke up the Apple TV, so everything seems like it's working. So fine-tuning my smart home today was a little more intense than it normally is. Typically, it's just like a couple little tweaks that take a few minutes, but there have been some stuff I had put off for months, years even. But now I need to go put together an IKEA drawer. fun. But I appreciate you hanging out with me, and thanks for watching.